I'm going to take you through a series of the mindful movement exercises from standing up to lying down, and so you can do that in your home practice and follow along. We think of mindful movement as unifying the body and mind, and also in exploring the body in motion. It also follows the same practices as mindfulness of acceptance, curiosity, non-judgment, and I forget the other word, loving kindness. We also are looking at mindfulness, that you don't have to stay in a posture like you would in yoga or other mindful movement programs. You basically are just going into the movement and staying in it as best as you can, not pushing yourself too much. If you start to feel pain, to let it go, but also breathing into the sensation is also very helpful, and you start to feel a relaxation as you're breathing into that body sensation in that part. And if you don't, that's fine too. So just go with it very slowly. This is a series that you can do every day as a means of meditation as well, and you just take your time in doing it. And once you get into the flow, you can do it at a different pace, that it's part of a regular thing. But the point is to also combine the breathing with the movements, and it's called also conscious breathing. So let's get started. Put that away. So we're going to lift our hands over our head. I'll step back a little further. And you breathe in as the arms go up. Hold your position there for about 4 seconds. And on the exhale, slowly bring your arms down. We'll do this 2 more times. Lifting your arms up, over your head, holding for a few seconds, and gently breathing out as your arms go down. You can also just do it with your arms out and then bring them in as well. Breathing in and breathing out. Breathing in and breathing out. Bringing your arms down to your sides. Your feet are planted on the ground. You have your yoga mat or whatever solid surface that you have, and just feeling the ground beneath you. Your weight is in your feet. And now we're going to do lifting your arms again and doing some side stretches. Lifting your arms over the head, using your left hand to grab the right wrist and bending over to the left, and just feeling that stretch on your right side. Breathing comfortably into the stretch. And if this is too much for you, just do the best you can. Notice the body sensations that come up, and just feeling that stretch, holding for about 10 seconds. And on the out breath, standing more back up into center, and then you doing the other hand, the right hand is grasping the left, and you're moving over to the right side and feeling that stretch on the left side. Your arms are extended, and just holding that pose for 10 seconds. Breathing out, coming back to center, bringing the arms down to the sides. And now we're going to do some shoulder rolls, lifting up your shoulders to your ears, breathing in, holding your breath as the arms go back, and then letting the breath out as you put your arms down. We'll do about 5 of these going forward. Moving your shoulders up to your ears, extending them back, and then breathing out as you bring your arms down, your shoulders down. Lifting up again, the shoulders to the ears. Just do it at your own pace, noticing how the body is moving. Maybe noticing your thoughts, if this is difficult or comfortable. And now let's go in reverse for 5 times, lifting your shoulders to your ears, moving your shoulders forward, and then down on the out breath. And if this is uncomfortable for you, then just do the best you can of doing these movements. And now we're going to do some head rolls. So I'm going to show 2 different techniques. One is you just lift your head slightly, looking up to the ceiling, and you're just rotating with your nose to the right side. We'll do it about 8 times. It's very gentle. The nose is kind of almost as if scraping against the surface of the ceiling. And then reverse to the other side. Head come back to center. And now we'll do the traditional head rolls that most of you are familiar with. So drop the head forward, move it to the right shoulder, extend your head over the shoulder, move your head back over to the left shoulder, bring the chin down, and then move to center. Just do it 2 more times at your own pace. You're going to breathe in to the right shoulder, holding your breath, and then breathing out as you get to the left shoulder and your head comes forward. Trying it 1 more time. You might feel some different kinks or cracks or little painful spots as you do this exercise. And now we're going to go to the left, the same thing. Chin to the left, your head goes over the left shoulder, extending back over to the right shoulder, breathing out to front. Moving your head again to the left shoulder, over to the right, and down. And now we're just going to do some hands on the hips, extending from side to side, moving starting with the right, breathing in, breathing out as you go to the left side, breathing in. Your feet are planted and you're just moving your upper torso, taking it slowly with your breath. And when you're ready, just move your arms, relax your arms, and moving them to the side. You can get your whole body, bending your knees if you want. Just enjoying the movement, the freedom of the movement. Nice, feel the breeze as you move your arms. Very relaxing. And enjoy, you can go faster if you want. Just taking this moment to enjoy your body moving in space. And when you've had enough, you can bring your arms back to center, and we're going to start doing one other pose, a few more poses in the standing position. You're going to drop your head. We're going to do a forward bend. If this is too difficult for you, you can sit in a chair and bend your body forward, or you can just go farther down to the waist, as much as comfortable for you. So I'm going to move sideways, and you can see as I move, bend down. So head drops forward. Slowly, your arms are following your knees down your legs. You can bend your knees. And just holding your position here, you can have your arms just hanging, your head just hanging. You can have your hands holding your elbows and just feeling that stretch in your lower back. Your knees are bent so there's not too much strain in your quads. And you're just enjoying hanging here. Breathing in and breathing out. Notice the body sensations that come up. Notice your thoughts come and go. Just breathing in and breathing out. And you will notice as you relax into the pose that you might be bending forward more as you are able to stretch. Breathing in and breathing out. And on the exhale, dropping your arms and doing partially lifting yourself up, putting your hands on forward and just doing a squat. So your feet are well planted on the ground, the weight is in the feet, and you're extending down as far as you can. Your arms are stretched out to give you that balance. And you're just breathing in to this movement, to this position. Notice how as you breathe in and breathe out, the weight goes more into your feet and your ankles. And if this is too much for you, just stand as comfortable as you can. You can just be standing here with your arms out too, that's fine. Just do a few more seconds in this position. Now standing up. And the last position we're going to do is the tree pose. And do this as best you can. You can also do it holding on to something if you want. And a lot of people are able to lift up their foot up to their knee and hold the position like this. But for me, this is hard to do. So I like to have my toes on the ground, my heel against just above my ankle, and just hold in this pose. You want to focus on something in front of you and be as straight as you can to hold this pose. And on the out breath, bring your arms down, put your foot down, and now on the in breath, do it with the other side. Focusing on a point in front of you to keep your balance as best you can. And on the out breath, bring your arms down. Just relax, standing in this position for a moment as we move down to the ground. So just go to the ground as best as you can. And we're going to start with a pose that we are going to just do a sideways twist. So you're going to put your left leg over your right knee. You can have that leg extended if it's more comfortable or bent. Your left hand is over the knee and you're twisting your body, and your right hand is behind you to hold your balance, and you're extending out, looking to the side. And if you can, extend your eyes and look over your right shoulder. Your arm is pressed against your left knee, so you feel that stretch in your hip, in your chest, and in your neck as you extend over to the right. Breathing in and breathing out, breathing into the stretch. Letting go of this pose on the out breath. And now we're going to do the other way. So the right leg is over the left knee. The right hand is pushing the right knee back, and you're extending your over to the left side, over your left shoulder. Again, feeling that stretch in different parts. If it's uncomfortable for you, do the best you can. Breathing in and breathing out. And on the exhale, we're just going to let go of this posture, and we're going to move into a corpse pose, lying down on the ground. just comfortably feeling the weight of your body resting on the ground, sinking into the mat. Your arms are by your side. Breathing in and breathing out. And on the exhale, lifting your knees up and just having them pointed to the ceiling. And we're just going to move the knees one to one side. I think you can see this fine in the video. Breathing in and breathing out. You can just let your knees rest, one fall over the other, feeling that stretch a bit in the lower back, the buttocks. And it should be quite comfortable. Lifting your knees up again and then going to the other side. Feeling that stretch. You can turn your head to the opposite direction and have more of a stretch there. Let's do it one more time to the other side as you move your head to the opposite direction, to the left. Your knees are to the right. Breathing in and then breathing out, changing directions and your head directions as well. Knees come back up to center on your exhale, and then just breathing, bringing your knees in to your chest with your hands, holding as best as you can. If you can lift your head towards the knees and increase your stretch, and just breathe into this stretch, breathing in and breathing out. You can point your toes if you'd like more of a stretch in your calves. And on the exhale, bring your head down and extend your left leg. Bring your right knee into the side of your body. Feeling that stretch, you can extend your foot and have more of a stretch there on the ground. And on an exhale, we're going to switch sides. Your left knee is close to your chest, your right leg is extended. You could either have it pointed or extended out. Toes pointed towards your chest. Breathing in and notice your body sensations. Notice the thoughts that come and go. Breathing in and breathing out, connecting to your breath when you can, as you lie in these positions. And now bringing the knee back together and just going for a little bit more of a stretch. And now we're going to go and we're going to put our feet down and we're going to move our weight to the right side and put your hand down, lift your body up. And we're going to do a series of poses on our hands and knees. Your hands are extended, your fingers are extended out to give you support, and your knees are just a little bit of a hip width, and we're going to do the cat and cow. So you're going to arch your back slowly, lift your head, look forward, take a couple of breaths. Your bum is extended out, and you're just enjoying as your belly is kind of flopped to the ground, kind of pointed to the ground, and just feeling this stretch. Take a couple more breaths. And on the exhale, you're going to extend your back, drop your head, your belly button is pressed into the back, and just feel your stretch this way. This is the cat. And on an out breath, do one more cow position. Your head is extended, your back is arched, your buttocks is out, extended to the other end of the room. Just feeling that stretch. And one more cat. Breathing in as you make your stretch. Breathing out, and we'll go back to neutral. And now we're going to extend the left arm out and the right leg. Your weight is in your right hand and your left knee. It's best as you can. The more you extend your hand and leg, the easier it is to hold the pose. And then if you can also hold in your belly to get some stability in your core. You can feel that stretch in your abdomen as you hold this pose. Breathing in and breathing out. The weight is on your left foot. And you feel as you're breathing in and breathing out, you can feel how you can relax into the posture. And on the exhale, bring the hand and leg down, center yourself again, and then extend the right hand and left leg. You might find one side is easier than the other. Just breathing into this pose, extending your arm and leg, feeling the abdomen pulling, holding, stabilizing you as well. Now exhale, bring your hand and leg down. And now we're going to go back on our back. So as you get into position, lying down, your knees are up, facing the ceiling. And we're just going to do a slight pelvic lift. Your weight is in your feet, and on your shoulders, and you're just lifting your hips and holding there for a few seconds. And then dropping down very slowly, feeling every little bend back. Doing it one more time. Lifting up. Breathing in and out in this position. And then bringing your pelvis down. And again, we can do the dropping of the knees to each side. We call it the windshield wiper. You could just do it when you could have your arms extended if you want. Your head turned to the opposite side as you move from side to side. Just relaxing the back and the hips. Loosening them up as we've been in a variety of poses. And now we're going to do a series of a few more exercises. We're going to extend the right leg up and the left leg goes down. And we're just going to use our hands to bring around the calf or just above the knee, bring it closer into our body and extend. You can point the toes, you can move your ankles around actually, and just give a nice stretch in the ankles and the foot, and then go the other way. You can lift your head towards your knee if you'd like more of a stretch. Just feel that stretch. Your foot can be extended too, that's a nice stretch. And just breathing in and out in this pose. Or you can have your head down. And on the exhale, bringing your right leg down and bringing the left leg up. You can also have your knee bent if that's easier for you too. And just lifting that leg up, the left leg up. You can do some ankle turns one way and then the other way, just feeling how nice that feels. You can lift your head up and get more of a stretch. And on the exhale, bringing your leg down. And just having your arms and legs relaxed. We're in our final stages of this practice. Breathing in and breathing out. As you breathe in, notice how your body feels. As you breathe out, feel your body sinking more into the mat, relaxing the arms, the legs, the torso, the shoulders, the ankles, the head. And on the out breath, you can start to open your eyes if they were closed, or just taking in the room. Lifting yourself up And thank you so much for doing this practice with me today.